playing that clip, he said, and it's mute time. That motherfucker, man.
Wow.
Imagine hating on SmashJT's sneeze clip. That's insane. Fuck that guy. What a grifter.
How dare you?
What an absolute grifter. Jesus Christ.
Shit.
How you doing?
Dude, it's been a fucking day. It's been a fucking day.
A day and a half, huh?
I mean, honestly, I'm sure everyone in the chat can relate.
Wait. I'm sorry, Smash. I'm so sorry.
What?
Where are my manners? Since you have joined the stream, we officially need to say hi to Alyssa Mercante.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Alyssa. We know you're watching, unfortunately. Hi.
I mean,
Chat.
I can promise you she was in here before me, but yeah.
Probably, but since you got here now, we officially have to say hi because, you know, if we don't say hi, she'll feel a certain way, so... Hi, Alyssa. How you doing? Everybody say hi. Hi, Alyssa. Wow, somebody said hi, Stinky. I mean, I guess hi. Hi, guys. Okay, cool. Don't want to be rude. All right. Anyway, guys, what were you saying?
That was fair. It's worth it for that. No, I was just gonna say, I'm sure people in the chat maybe can relate to, maybe not necessarily this situation, but when you have a lot on your plate in life to do in a day that has nothing related to this, and then this happens, it's like fucking a wrench thrown right into the mechanics of everything, and it just explodes everything.
Dude, it's the age-old saying, man. You know, when it rains, it pours. It's just what it is. But you know what? Listen, I mean, to be fair, we've been saying, where's the lawsuit, right? We've been saying that. Where's the lawsuit? Where's the lawsuit? Where is it? You know, it only took 6 months because they were trying to figure out how to spin it in her favor. But you know, hey, where is it? And here it is.
Do that anyways, but yeah, I don't know if they were taking 6 months to spin it in her favor. I think it was taking 6 months to find a lawyer that would take the case and not charge her.
Fair. Yeah. I really do think that, you know, again, my opinion, but I really do think that she's not paying for this. I don't think anybody would do such a frivolous freaking lawsuit out of their own pocket just out of spite, because I know it's spite. Obviously, I know from the looks of it, she seems pretty angry at you for whatever reason solely.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not really sure why you are the one out of the thousands of people. Not that you're innocent in the, you know, I understand you've reported on her and stuff like that, and she don't like that.
I have a way with women. What could I say?
I'm just saying, man, shit's crazy. It's crazy. So, what's going on, man? So how many turrets you have outside now?
2 so far, and then the rest are on order from Amazon, but enough for protection.
Fair enough.
I've already gotten 3 direct threats on my livelihood so far today, which
nice.
It's expected.
Was that on Twitter?
1 on YouTube and 2 on Twitter.
Somebody did it on YouTube?
Yep.
Nice.
It's still up right now on someone's video. Someone saying they're going to come to my house and talk to me.
Nice.
So
yeah, what's the chances of that happening?
I don't know. There's some pretty unhinged people out there, so I don't know.
There is, but I used
to say low, but I don't know.
To be fair, I mean, they've had Grums's address for a long time and haven't done anything because.
True, but this is different because I feel like the way she presented it to people was like an open invite, and I'm like, this is a very bad idea what she's doing right now.
Mm-hmm. She knows what she's doing.
Oh, she 100% knows. She 100% knows. But the thing that I mean, maybe she has nothing to worry about with her life, but it's like I have a lot going on with my life, and if something were to interject that, there's the instincts that a father has that kick in is all I would say to that. So
yeah, I get it.
I'll leave it at that.
I get it. So well, okay. Well,
so all I'm saying is it's not a very smart thing what she did right now. That's all.
Yeah, I get it. But again, this is so again, all my opinion, right? So this lawsuit, we're gonna go over it, I guess, if you got time. I don't know how much time you got, but
I'm streaming in like an hour, so you got an hour.
Okay. Sounds good. So let's look at this really quick. So I was just reading through it. I got to I guess 0.9 or whatever. And in the entire thing, we started off with SBI, which I find highly sus.
Yep.
And we're bringing up Kotaku, which again, like whatever. This entire thing seems like a purposeful hit, right? I don't see how in these 54 pages, right? It's 54 pages of nonsense. is 54 pages of basically someone saying that you were mean to them online. Essentially, that's like kind of what it comes to. And I've went through most of it, not all of it, but most of it. And that's basically what I see. I see 54 pages of stop being mean to me.
Well, it also has a lot of conjecture that's spoken as fact, multiple
Right.
contradictions, and references Wikipedia. It's slop that I wouldn't even accept as a high school teacher. Like this is, I'd reject this as a paper, and this is supposed to be like a professional lawyer. I
It
think
just
what it
good,
is,
good.
what it is they're trying. It's obviously a fear tactic, trying to overwhelm me with all these pages. Oh my god, look at all this stuff. When at the end of the day, they could have just been like, he was like you said, he was mean to me, and I don't like his opinion he took on whatever video it was. And it's like, oh, okay,
Yeah.
and
Basically.
like, and I'm all ears. Like, I have not heard anybody come to me and be like, "Ooh, you need to be worried about this" or something like. I'm like, no. Then everyone's looked through it like, this is what even is this? What are we doing here?
I know. I'm actually messaging Legal Mindset right now, curious if he would be free.
Isn't it like 3 a.m. there?
I don't give a fuck. He's white. He'll be up.
Where is he?
Hold on.
Philippines, right? Is he Philippines?
No, Japan. I thought.
Is he Japan?
I thought. What's with all the white people going to the Philippines? Makes sense actually. Now that I think about it, never mind. Never mind. All right, so I just messaged him. I don't think he'll be up, but maybe next stream tomorrow. Who knows? We'll see.
Oh, Thailand. Someone said. I think it's Thailand. Yeah.
Somebody said South Korea. So we got Thailand, we got South Korea, we got all over the place. There you go. He's a passport bro, basically. That's what you're trying to say. So
right.
All right, so let's look at this. I don't want to go too much further down. So just explain like kind of like what's going on here. So they're trying to come after you for Kotaku Detected, which I mean we've already established. I mean even your own website.
People are asking me, they're like, what did you? I'm like, I didn't even read through the whole thing because I'm like, this is nonsense. Like, there's nothing. I skimmed through it. I'm like, what even is this? This is ridiculous. I just noticed this for the first time. Point number 10: the vast majority of individuals listed on my Kotaku page are women. No, it's not. The vast majority implies, what would you say, a percent above 80%?
Vast majority would have to be probably 75 or higher, like more than 2/3.
And it's about 50-50. Maybe it's like 55% women. That's not vast majority. People of color.
What's with this obvious like emotional I'm trying to pull at the heartstrings of whoever's reading this shit. Like, I mean, what the fuck does that have to do with any of this?
Exactly. I'm not going at people for any of their beliefs or what they do in the bedroom at night. This is such a non in like
it's to paint you as something. Like all of this is to paint you as something. You realize that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%. I mean, it's what she does to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I don't understand. Like they're trying to paint a picture for. I think they were requesting a jury, which they're not going to get a jury for something like this. It's not how it works. A judge would read this and be like, "What? So what exactly is your complaint with this person?"
Right. Well, I mean, I gotta imagine like we need something pretty damn definitive here, because everything that they've claimed is defamatory. Basically, you're lying about it, knowingly or willingly. The big one seems to be the sucking dick thing. That's the big one, right? That seems to be the one that they're really, really harping on. Is the fact that you said that she sucks dick for money or whatever the case may be, or she sucked dick to get to where she's at in the industry, blah, blah, blah. But my thing is like, she's openly admitted that she was a sex worker in the past. And on top of that, when somebody asks her, hey, how'd you get into the industry? And she says, I sucked dick. I'm like, what are we doing? Like, are we seriously doing this? Like, you're trying to pretend as if none of that was real. And keep in mind, if you look at her social blade, I haven't looked recently for her Twitter, but remember, we looked at her social blade prior, and we caught her deleting a lot of tweets.
Oh yeah.
Not that that's really going to fucking do anything, because again, once this goes into, if it ever does, discovery and whatnot,
it won't. This is what I've been told by multiple people in the profession at this point. Is there's literally nothing to worry about. This is going to get thrown out right away. Like it's not even. This is a joke of a lawsuit attempt. If anything,
yeah.
I even told her in the previous video when she
wait.
sent
Oh, wait. just deleting tweets like crazy over the last couple of days before she announced the lawsuit.
Isn't that
That's
curious?
interesting. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you delete so many tweets? And then you got to keep in mind that
she tweets on those days, so that's like 14
on those days.
more.
Exactly. Yeah. So there's more tweets
that's
that are deleted.
35, 40 tweets.
Her average amount of tweets per day is about 15 to 20. Mm-hmm. So that means that that means she tweeted 40 in order to be at -8. No, I'm sorry. She tweeted she tweeted 20, the normal, and she deleted this. She deleted 24 or something like that to be at -18.
No, because that would only put her at 6. Yeah, no, you're doing it.
But you get the idea. Like I don't have the right numbers, but you get the idea. She
deleted 40 to make
right. She deleted 40 to be at this number. Yeah, yeah. So she is deleting tweets like crazy, and she did all of this right before she announced the lawsuit today. Very interesting.
Good catch.
Yeah, and she deleted some here. She just happened to tweet more than she deleted because she only did 8 tweets.
Good point.
That's not normal.
Well, you can just go to her day and count them up on that day too, so you can tell. You can do the math. Just go to that day, count the tweets, and be like, okay, she tweeted 36 times, and it just says +8, which means.
I don't know why you would why would you delete tweets? I don't understand. It's not like fucking Ron Coleman can subpoena for Elon Musk to hand over all the data. If anything, Elon Musk doesn't you realize all your tweets, all your data is stored on X in your actual, you can pull it at any time. Even if you delete it, you can pull it at any time. So they can get that information.
And again, it's fun to play the what if game, but again, I this is not going anywhere, but it is fun to play this. Oh, when it does, it's not gonna go anywhere at all. It's not.
I just find this to be very interesting. That's all.
Oh yeah, it's wild. She's trying to cover her ass, which is a first.
Lost followers too. I wonder why that is. Lost followers.
Interesting.
Yeah. So anyway, what were you gonna say? I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No, I was just saying that it's frivolous. When I informed her when she threatened the lawsuit the first time and sent the cease and desist, I was just like, talk to Ron Coleman at great length about slap lawsuits that were put in act in both California and New York exactly for these cases. And Ron is experienced with those, and he's like, this is. Literally, if I was to create one for a slap lawsuit, it would be this. This is what they're made for. And he's telling me, he's like, I don't think she understands the repercussions if she does move forward with this and the slap gets put on it, how much money she's going to owe. And maybe going to your point, maybe she has someone bankrolling her, and that's why she's not worried about it.
Yeah, no, she's not worried about consequences, bro, because for her, there is none. She's not paying for this. There's no way that this bitch with a leaky roof is paying for this. There's no way.
And she didn't do any kind of fundraisers, crowdfunding, or anything.
Do you understand? I Smash. I need you to understand something. Hold on. Let me bring it up on screen.
We're talking over $10,000 to
maybe to help you understand. Hold on.
Initiate.
Do you understand that as she was filming this TikTok, in the corner somewhere, there's water dripping through her roof? Do you understand that? This is not. Does this look normal to you?
No, this looks like a mental illness to me. Honestly, just being genuinely honest. When I see this looks like someone with a severe mental illness.
This is somebody who always does the same thing, which is count their fucking chickens before they hatch. Always count their eggs before they hatch. Sorry, all the fucking time. She counts her eggs before. How many times has she done this? Where she'll celebrate something that she thinks is going to be a victory. She did it with your website. Yeah. When your website got taken down, 2 days later, fucking website came back up and she went quiet about it. Yep. It's the same thing here. She's fucking counting her eggs before they hatch. She thinks that filing a lawsuit means that she won. You didn't win the fucking lawsuit. You just filed the lawsuit. That's all you did. You filed a lawsuit. That's very easy. That's the easy part.
Everyone, I could file a million lawsuits today. It doesn't mean anything.
It's a great pause, by the way. I totally didn't do that on purpose.
I mean, you really can't mess it up with her. Every single one will look like that. It's like me. We got something in common.
Yeah. Yep. So I just found this to be hilarious. Somebody kept tagging me in this shit. I'm like, bro, why are you doing this? Why are you doing
I
this?
unfortunately saw it multiple times today too, and I was just like,
I'm not even gonna play it because I really don't give a fuck.
So brutal.
I just wanted to showcase it because I want you to keep in mind, in terms of thinking about normalcy and whatnot. Mm-hmm. This is a person who filmed a TikTok celebrating filing a lawsuit, not winning a lawsuit, filing a lawsuit while a roof is supposedly leaking in their apartment.
Well, I think she's just really excited to finally follow through on something. I mean, I'm proud of her because she said she was
I am
going to
too,
do
by
it.
the way.
Yeah, and gosh darn it, she did it, and good
You
for
did
her.
it. You all the ducks aligned, and you managed to convince an activist lawyer who definitely, totally, somehow, magically is a trans lawyer. It seems like, because that's not fucking weird. You know, after you just spent how many months now shilling for trans people and doing all these trans what is it, trans funds and stuff like that, the fundraiser and all that. I find it to be very interesting how all of this is aligning perfectly. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Um.
You just read something.
Yeah. Someone just shared something interesting with me.
Okay, what is it?
Um.
If you can.
Yeah. Hold on. Just need to
Oh,
find it.
people are asking me to show the lawyer. I guess I could do that while
Yeah. Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
honestly, I don't even have the picture up because I didn't even want to even do that because they're a weird creature. But I'll find it. Hold on, I will find it. Give me 1 second, chat.
Yeah.
I will find it, boys. I will find it.
Uh,
Uh, people now people in the chat are like, no, 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 no. Hey, listen. People want to see. People don't want to see. It is what it is.
I think what this is. I think you're right. I think it's going to be bankrolled by people that are pushing agendas here
Yeah,
because they're trying to
they're
trying
trying
to,
to make an
to push
example out of a chud.
right, and they're trying to push the line so that if they can push this, that means they can push further and push further. And
I'll tell you this.
ugh, God, get that off
I'll
the
tell you
screen.
this. It seems to me
What is that thing?
that this lawyer, okay, it seems to me, again, all my opinion, it just seems to
Oh, by the
me,
way, all this is all our opinion tonight, just to be clear.
yeah, but I feel like I have to like say that, which is so weird. Like we live in
I
that world. But anyway,
Yep.
it would seem to me that J. Remy Green apparently has a lot of controversy behind him. I don't know if you
I
are
didn't do
aware.
any research on him yet.
I've heard some things. Again, I haven't looked into it fully, so I'm not even going to bring it up. But apparently, there is some controversy, and it would seem to me that this particular lawyer might have saw an opportunity to try to make a career, right, in the field that they want to specialize in, which seems to be defamation or whatever.
Mhm.
And they are obviously an activist, right, to some extent. I'm sure if you look up their tweets and whatnot, you will be probably not that surprised.
Right.
And they saw an opportunity to make a career and be the fucking Johnny Cochran of Gamergate, where they're going to be the one who took down the chud. You know what I mean? That's what they're
Yep.
trying to do. They're going to be the one to take down the chud, and that's what they saw. That's why they're probably doing it for free. That's probably why they
Well, the reason why I'm saying that might be more than what you or I know, and this might go a lot deeper. Um, just on the surface, one of the names that signed it, because we're all looking at this creature on the screen right now, but
Mhm.
check the private chat. This is the other name that signed the bottom of the letter that no one really looked into. Somebody sent me a screenshot
I
of
don't
the.
have I don't have a LinkedIn. I can't. It's not working.
Oh, God damn it! All right, let me.
Can
Can I
can you
share?
do it?
Yeah, let me share
Yeah.
my screen.
Sorry.
That's all right. Share. Okay, there we go. All right, so this is Don McGowan.
Okay.
Hold on, my dog wants to come in. This is the second lawyer on the list on the bottom of the. On the
That's
bottom.
the second. This is the second lawyer that signed off on this entire thing, right? So.
Yep.
Okay. Interesting.
So someone sent me this. I didn't even have a chance to research it because I've been doing everything else on top
Yeah.
of life today.
Yeah.
So curious. When you see this guy's resume, you're going to be like, "That's interesting." Ready? So
Mhm.
currently, considering options. Currently, general counsel for Bungie from 2020 to 2023. General counsel for Bungie division of Sony.
Mm.
Pokemon Company International for 11 years, 11 months. Legal officer.
Wait, I think I did a video on this guy. What's his name?
Don McGowan. Senior attorney for Xbox Game Studios from 2005 to 2008. So when you start going down this rabbit hole, what do you want? I just let you in. What? What do you want?
I think I did a video on this guy. I'm almost fucking positive.
About what?
I'm trying to remember. It was it Halo? No.
Pokemon Company, maybe?
No. Hold on. I'm almost positive I did a video on this fucking guy. We're going down a rabbit hole right now.
Right? That's what I was saying. Like, this goes a lot deeper than what people think. Like, right on the surface, I was like, oh, that's curious. But
I
now
think it was this article right here.
Okay.
Back in January 2024, former Bungie chief legal officer, the game industry must unionize. Don McGowan, the former Bungie CLO who pursued Destiny 2 cheaters and players that threaten his coworkers, wants developers to fight for their rights.
Wow. So he's an activist developer lawyer.
He's an activist lawyer. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Wow.
Attracting attention for high-profile lawsuits against Destiny 2 cheat makers and players that targeted the studio with harassment. Despite breaking ground on how studios can protect their games and employees, he had many of his legal colleagues were among the approximately 100 employees laid off by the so he did all that work and got fired.
Classic.
Classic. No wonder he's so fucking angry. No wonder. That makes a lot of sense.
Well, he's a lawyer, so I mean, that's why I love Ron Goldman. He strikes me as a actual, genuine, good, normal dude. While these other lawyers that I've seen coming from her side, I'm just like, they're kooky. I'm like, who are these people?
Yeah, but that's not it though, bro. There was something fucking else that he said. And I don't remember. Anyway, you could continue what you're saying about this guy. Let me bring it back up.
That was really it. I just thought it was interesting that he started with the Xbox Game Studios. I didn't really go much deeper than this. This is the first time I'm seeing this. So he's an attorney for Microsoft first, and then went over to the Xbox Game Studios, and then the Pokemon Company, general counsel for Bungie. And I've never seen this in all my years of recruiting, where someone just writes considering options.
Well, I mean, look at this.
For a year and 2 months.
Don McGowan knows this very well, as he was a former legal advisor for the Pokemon Company. I think this is what it was about, the Pokemon Company, but it's something else. Recently, he shared one of the funniest anecdotes he experienced during his career at the company. He recounted how he stopped a young Pokemon leaker with a phone call to his mother. With this, he prevented the inexperienced informant from committing a crime and avoided a group of lawyers taking legal action against him. His strategy was effective, as the leaker stopped his activities after the scare.
Well, I don't even understand what that said. That sounds like you just read it in a different language. What did he do?
So he found out that a leaker, a young person who was leaking Pokemon information somehow, maybe a young hacker or something, he found out who it was and called his mom.
Because it was the way it's written is weird.
So he's scared a kid, basically
calling his mom.
Yeah, he's scared a kid. He told his mommy.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow. Apparently.
It's a real winner.
But there's something else, bro. I don't even know. Anyway, talk your shit. I'm looking because
no, I mean that was really the thing that just someone sent to me. I thought that was curious because I'm like, what is Alyssa Mercante doing with this guy on her legal team? And it's almost like these are people that see her reeing and wrong on Twitter, and they're like, oh, someone wants to do a lawsuit, activism. I'm unemployed. I could use this. I could do this and push my agenda. I might actually talk to her about this. She worked in the game industry. Sure. It kind of almost feels like one of those things. I don't know, though. I don't know.
I just find it interesting how this is all tying together. And I'm sure you're going to dive down a whole nother rabbit hole. And I'm probably going to dive down a whole nother rabbit hole. But
this is the other thing. This is what's really frustrating about all this. I don't care. I just don't care. Like, I'd rather focus on my channel was doing great without her. It really was. You know this too, by the way.
Yeah, no, I know.
It's like this is like derailing what I want my channel to do, and I can't ignore it. So it's just supremely frustrating where I'm like, I now have to cover something I don't want to cover. You know what I mean? That's where I'm at with this right now. It's very frustrating.
Well, that's what I was saying earlier too. I mean, I haven't done a video on Alyssa Mercante in like weeks, bro.
I know.
I think it was going near maybe even over a month. I don't even remember.
I think the only one I did on her was like 2.5 weeks ago when she did that one Rolling Stone article back then. And then before that was when she got fired, or when she left, I should say, according to her.
Right. I mean, at the end of the day, like I told you guys, what was it, like 2 days ago when we were on stream? I said, you know, she has done a podcast or something like that people tagged me in.
Yep.
She's done a whole bunch of like videos and stuff like whatever with some stream. I don't know, some streamer. I could have did a video on that. Absolutely. I just chose not to because it was fucking boring. Like I feel like there's other things that are way more important.
Strafe Breaker in the chat is exactly what I'm thinking. Yes, Smash, that's her goal, to disrupt and troll. She knows her case is crap. And it's like, that's what it felt like today, where I was literally trying to live my life. And I'm like, really? What are we doing here? And I read through that. I was like, what is this bullshit? What is this bullshit?
So that's why. So what I was saying earlier is, you know, in my opinion, this entire thing just seems like one big hit to try to legally dox you. That's really what it is, right?
Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah.
To try to put the information out, you know, in a public forum and then utilize that to have the internet be the you know, judge, jury, and executioner, basically.
Which is the shittiest thing anyone could ever, like, what she did to me is so abhorrent. Like, that's like levels of unthinkable evil. Like what she did. That was awful. Like, any lawyer that goes forward with that kind of move should be disbarred immediately. That's how bad that was. That was
I found it, by the way.
Oh, what was it?
I found it. Look at this. So this was back. Yeah, I knew it. I recognized his fucking ugly ass face. Look at this. Let me show you real quick. So I did a video back in what date was this? I don't even fucking know.
Well, click on the video link and bring to it.
Yeah, let me see. I did the video 8 months ago.
You're on the wrong tab. Share the tab.
Bungie lawyer fired anti-woke gamer, says it was his job to remove anyone who didn't like DEI, which it's not clickbait. That's actually what it is. I can show the video, but people can go click it if they want.
Yeah.
That's crazy how it comes full circle.
Full circle.
Yep. These people out there, man. This is what you know what? I'm gonna watch the video just to see what the article is. It was on That Park Place. Okay. John F. Trent wrote the article. I'm looking at it right now. Yep. I'm looking.
People are saying JT file a countersuit. I'm getting that a lot in my comments too. It's like, that's not how this works. Like, if anything, it starts with a slap first, and then you go from there. So,
yeah.
Everyone loves to play a lawyer right now. It's like, oh, you need to sue her back. You need to do this, do that. I'm like, yes, I agree. There's actions that need to be taken, but in time, if there's anything slower than molasses, it's lawsuits. What's up? What is it?
Bro, the rabbit hole started months ago.
Oh,
look at this part. McGowan responded to a thread by Kotaku journalist Alyssa Mercante that claims that Sweet Baby Inc., as well as herself, are being harassed. Of note, Mercante does not share that Sweet Baby Inc. employees Chris Kindred and Maya Kramer, as well as CEO Kim Belair, have launched multiple cancel blah, 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 blah. Mercante initially wrote, if you aren't sure this is a harassment campaign, just look at the content. Look how many suck. Bro, oh my God. Hold on. Let me keep going.
Wow.
Let me keep going. Hold on. This shit, he was there since the beginning.
Yep.
He was there since the beginning. They've probably been trying to formulate everything. Look, he says next he made the absurd claim that video game developers at large no longer want to make games for gamers. Not only did he make that claim, but he also revealed his entire career has been built around trying to get rid of gamers.
Yikes.
He wrote, and it never occurs to them that the reason nobody made games for them was because nobody wanted to make those kind of games. Nobody wants your money because nobody wants you in their environment. Take it from someone most of whose job was figuring out ways to get rid of you.
What? He wrote that?
Yeah. This is him on Twitter. Yep. Trust and safety departments exist to get assholes out of the gaming environment. He continued. You end up creating them to get rid of assholes because adult humans don't want to spend their leisure time with assholes. You're a gamer gator? Fuck off, you goddamn child.
That's the lawyer talking like that?
That's the person you posted about. The second person who signed
Don McGowan. That's
this.
Don McGowan.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yep.
She can really find him. Like, that's the most unprofessional thing you could say.
He's been
like a fucking child.
This is personal. He's been in this since the beginning. This was 8 months ago.
Wow.
When the whole thing first started. 8 months ago, this has been here.
So it's almost like they targeted me, not the other way around. Interesting.
Well, look at the terminology. What did she call you in her TikTok video? She called you Gamergator.
which is weird because no one's ever called me that.
Nobody ever says Gamergator. What the fuck is Gamergator? Never
and
heard
she
that
mentions
before.
that like multiple times throughout the lawsuit too, and I'm just like, what is this trying to call this a thing? Trying to call me a Gamergator?
I'm gonna take this video. I'm gonna link it in the private chat. You can send that to Ron Coleman if he wants to utilize that for anything.
Yeah, sure.
Because that's pretty damn interesting. Because that can show that there is a conflict of interest here. You know what I mean? This guy is personally involved with Alyssa Mercante, and he clearly has a thing against what he would call Gamergators or whatever the case may be. But I remember his fucking face. That's why I was like, wait a second, I did a video on this guy. I did a fucking video on this guy. I absolutely remember him. So there you go.
Sending it to Ron right now.
McGowan then took a shot at former World of Warcraft team lead Mark Kern on X. There you go. This person, Rami Ismail. Ismail is a Muslim activist and co-founder of Lambier that has produced the mobile game Ridiculous Fishing, Luftrousers, and Nuclear Throne. Ismail wrote, so the Gamergate ex-dev grifter is back claiming shit about forced diversity leading to funding. And let me tell you, not even once in my life have I worked on or with any other title that had an easier time getting funded because it was different, diverse, inclusive, or equitable. McGowan responded, as always, Rami Ismail has nailed it. Let me see if there's anything else here. Oh, here we go. Next, he posted, by the way, if you're fucking crying about the fact that I'm telling you to eat shit, think about why you're such a person that the producer of Detective Pikachu thinks you are human garbage and maybe work on being less shitty. Do you realize what his Twitter handle username is?
Legal minimum.
No, I'm not looking at that. Trans kids are not a threat. Leave them alone.
Oh, yikes. Oh, guess what? Locked and protected account.
Locked and protected account. Interesting. I wonder why that is. Why would you lock and protect it right before you go into a lawsuit?
Interesting.
Because you know that there's a lot of tweets out there that are not very good, I'm sure. Let's check. Let's legal minimum. Let me check Social Blade. Oh, I love this shit. This is fun. Hold on. Let's look at Social Blade. Legal minimum. Fuck, misspelled it. Legal minimum. Hold on. Nobody's ever looked at this before. Interesting.
Bring it up.
I am the first person to look at his profile. Nobody's ever looked at it. That's how Social Blade works. I'm the first person to look at it.
Oh, so it won't start tracking it until you...
It won't start tracking it till someone looks it up. Interesting.
Wow.
Well, guess what? It's there now, so it'll start tracking.
2017.
It'll start tracking.
44,749 tweets, and it's a protected account.
44,000.
Wow.
Very interesting. That's okay. That's okay. It'll start tracking now, so we will be able to see. It doesn't matter if you're protected or not. So that's number one. Number two, let's go back to that video. Yeah, so trans kids are not a threat. Now let's start tying it all together. The grift is starting to come together, right?
Yep.
So you got Alyssa Mercante, who claims harassment, can't afford a lawyer, can't do anything legally, doesn't have the money to do it. Nobody will bankroll her because her daddy probably doesn't like her, most likely, in my opinion.
Right.
Then she finds people who decide to want to take it up for her. She starts talking to people over the last 8 months, and she realizes that this is someone who has gone after Gamergators before. Yep. And, you know, they probably had a little bit of a conversation. Maybe they had a little bit of a private conversation. Who knows? They might even met up. We really don't know. But ultimately, they probably got together, had a conversation, and decided he probably said, hey, I know a guy. No pun intended. Then they end up getting together with the Cohen group because they're all based in New York. And then after getting together, they realize they want to go after the Chuds. So a couple months pass, and then all of a sudden they start getting into the cease and desist letter territory, and they start tracking a whole bunch of information, which is why Alyssa Mercante starts putting all our videos on that Excel spreadsheet that she had. That's when it really started. That's probably when she got together with them initially, started having that conversation, and started compiling our videos on an Excel spreadsheet. Then, in order to prove harassment, then they wanted to pivot away from the harassment, and they started doing emotional distress, and I'm being targeted because I'm a woman, whatever. Anyway, so then on top of that, now we have this guy who they end up hiring a trans lawyer. I mean, what is the chances here? So Alyssa Mercante runs a trans charity, supposedly raises $20,000. Gee, I wonder where that 20 grand came from. Then on top of that, all of a sudden hires a trans lawyer to represent her, followed by a guy who says trans kids are not a threat. Leave them alone. I mean, I got a lot of questions. I got a lot of questions. You know what I mean? By the way, Legal Mindset say he's going to look into it. 24 hours, give it to him.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Is he in the chat or did he message you?
No, he messaged me. 24 hours. He's going to look into it, and then we'll have something.
Oh, nice.
So
we should have him on SNH this week if he's around.
I might, depending. But it's supposed to be Kyle, remember?
Oh shit. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. So this all seems like what you would call a organized campaign, right?
Yeah. No, as they would call a semi-organized.
Did you see the change in language there? They initially called us an organized campaign.
Then they changed
and now they changed it to semi-organized campaign. It's like,
I mean,
because you can't prove it's an organized campaign.
Does me talking to you right now, trying to figure out their organization, make us organized right now?
I know, right? Like looking through all this information that's been around for 8 months. So yeah, it's
go to line 238 on the thing.
On the thing, 238. Hold on, I gotta go all the way down to.
You'll get a kick out of it.
It's a doozy.
Oh yeah. It goes in line.
I like how most of the screenshots they have of you is fucking memes. Like it's just meme reactions. It's so good. Like they got
I covered my ass.
Reaction.
Dude, I covered my ass so perfectly along the way because I knew she was this type of person, and I'm like, she's got nothing on me. 238 right there. Jeff relies upon the backing and presence of others within his social circle to harass and intimidate his critics. I am a mob boss, and I didn't even know it. This is amazing.
So you're the fucking ringleader of everybody?
I'm the ringleader. I'm the Don. This is amazing.
So you're controlling thousands of YouTube channels that are all talking about this stuff?
The secret's out, apparently.
I knew you were mafia fucking boss. I knew it.
It explains why my channel's bigger than yours, too. Think about it.
What the... I'm here to... Okay, fuck yourself. That's it. It's a solo stream again. Where the fuck did that come from? Fuck this guy, this piece of shit fucking grifter. Motherfucker. Fuck you.
I was just kidding.
I got felted. It online. That's crazy.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to come out like that. It was just sorry.
No, it's okay. I love it, man. I fucking love it. I love this shit. This is great stuff.
I'm just trying to think like how they think. You know what I mean? This is their
I know.
Mind. Yeah,
I know. It's okay. If I'm gonna get felted, I'm gonna get felted by the Godfather. Apparently, I'm okay with getting felted by the Godfather. That's perfectly fine.
Me from the stream. I'm gonna remember that after this, Hypno. All right.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Unbelievable, man. Holy shit. Anyway, so let's go back. Hold on, let's bring this back. So yeah, you're apparently the mob boss. That's interesting.
Right.
That's good stuff. When presented with conflicting views and evidence, SmashJT ignores them and doubles down upon his lies and provocations. I can't pronounce that. Provocations. There you go.
Yeah.
Doing so has made him successful within his chosen space. They act like you haven't been on YouTube for like 8 years, bro.
And that I haven't been the same person for 8 years.
Right. You've been doing the same shit for the longest time. Yep. Like, what are we doing?
Well, apparently, no, she is so full of herself that it was her that made my channel blow up, and only her, by the way, only her. So every view I get is now hers. Did you see that she was demanding that? Well, first off, that she claimed that her claims, ready, that I don't have a job anymore, so that I do YouTube full time. And apparently I made $75,000 in the past calendar year on YouTube, which I fucking wish. That would be amazing.
So
what?
I didn't see the no job thing. I saw the $75,000 thing. And the moment I saw that number, I knew. Like, you know, we talk about analytics all the time. I know. Like, that's...
Oh, they just looked at Social Blade and they're like, oh,
they looked at Social Blade and they're like, oh, that's what he makes. Oh, this is great research. We're a lawyer. Pay us money. Like, are you seriously right now? Are you fucking kidding me? Do you realize that, you dumb motherfuckers? Even if you made $75,000 on YouTube, which I know you did it.
First off, like, I know what you're gonna say. YouTube's gonna take 30%, then taxes are gonna take
Yes.
another 50%.
Fuck
So,
the
yeah.
taxes. YouTube takes 30-35%. So that's 75,000 doesn't fucking mean a thing.
Right.
Because then you take 35% out of that. So
Right.
you're factually incorrect. That means if you could prove that to be wrong, then the research they put into everything else could potentially be wrong too. You're opening yourself up to nonsense.
Good point.
What a crazy claim.
And literally, you could go piece by piece and break it down like that. They have no case. There is no case here. So I don't know what they're trying to do, except for maybe turn this into some sort of like we talked about earlier, a racial thing or a gender thing or a Jewish or something like that. Like try to do it like that.
Did they try to say you were being racist against her? Meanwhile, you're both Italian, right?
Yeah. They said that in there too, and I was like, I'm Italian. You're Italian. Why would you bring nationality into this? That makes no sense,
bro. That's the weirdest thing, bro. Like, why would you? Anyway, I'm not even gonna bother.
Like,
that's
another one of those. It goes to show that they either flippantly just ran through this just to cobble as many words together as possible, or they proactively thought that I was a different nationality than her or something.
Jay Viper says that guy deleted his Blue Sky also.
Oh, wow. Here's the other thing. Shout out Jay Viper, by the way. The community, I'm getting fucking bombarded with DMs today from everyone helping me out, and it's amazing. I guess I am the Don. I am the mob boss, because everyone's like, how can I help? What can I do? This is crazy. What can I? And they're providing me all the stuff. I'm not even asking for it, because the community's all coming together. Like, what the fuck is happening right now?
What are they trying to do? Make a new law or something?
I think that's what this is all about. I genuinely do. I think
this court should impose new tort liability for stochastic terrorism in accordance with his sister court in Washington, so that Jeff Tarzia's wrongs do not go unpunished. In the alternative, the court should use the elements of prima facie tort. Here, Tarzia has engaged in intentional infliction of harm.
So they're trying they're trying to use me to change a law. That's what their motivation is right now.
Sounds like activism, doesn't it?
It sounds a lot like activism.
Sounds like targeted campaign. I find it interesting that the people who are trying to say that you are a mob boss of your own circle, right, are the ones who actually are within a circle that are utilizing that circle to go after one person.
Oh, the projection. Is this new to you, Hypno?
Yeah, it's like, no, it's not new at all. It's like, Alyssa Mercante, I can prove with my videos that Alyssa Mercante has a connection to that particular guy. I forgot his name already. And also that guy has a connection to this trans lawyer, and they're all connected together.
Yep.
Like they're all connected together. They've been planning this for 8 months. And for some reason you became the target.
I think it was just the easiest, because I was the easiest target for them, where it's like they know who I am. And she already hated me, and she's like, sure, let's go with that. I honestly, like, I don't know what more there is to it. Because why not you? Why not 8-Bit Eric? Why'd she give up on Kiwi Farms so quick? You know what I mean?
Like, Kiwi Farms would fucking wreck her face, bro.
Well, so am I. I am too.
They know that. No, I know that, but it's different.
Kiwi Farms is probably already going to wreck her face for coming at me, so it doesn't get her out of that. You know what I mean?
It's about the harm that could be caused, win or loss, right? So for them, they want to cause maximum harm to the gamer gators, right? I don't really think they care about Kiwi Farms necessarily. They tried their shot to try to get the thread down, but they knew that was never going to happen. Yep. But they're trying to cause harm to particular gamer gators because these people are obsessed, and they clearly have a personal agenda that is very evident by the way that they've been acting for the last few months. But that's neither here nor there. They chose to go after you because, win or loss, they will cause harm to you through public filing of a lawsuit, because they put your address out there. They knew that spreading it on the Twitter was going to cause certain issues, right?
Now
they knew all of this.
Now I'm not safe in my own home moving forward forever.
Right. Like, literally.
Yeah.
And they know that. That's the reason why they did it. You know, because again, even if she loses, even if you get anti-slap and all that stuff, even if you get all that stuff and it never sees the light of day, it doesn't matter. They had a public filing that they utilized to put out there on Twitter to try to get everybody to let the internet be the the judge, jury, and executioner, basically.
Yep.
They don't care about actually winning a lawsuit. You think this bitch cares? She got people paying all her bills. Probably she don't care. It was about legally doxing you. That, in my opinion, that's what it was about.
100%, 100%. Because when actually she posted that tweet, I didn't even notice the link in it. I was just like, what, she's talking about me again. That's why I saw that. And I was just like, you're as irrelevant as you are. I don't even know what I said, but like
Annoying.
Annoying. Yeah. I was like, stop talking about me. That was my first inclination, is like, stop talking about me. Like I literally don't care about you. That's my first
and
thought.
Also I want you to keep in mind something. This is about the show, right? So these people are on their last stand. They're on their last stand. They don't have anything else after this.
Oh yeah,
right?
no,
they've been taking L's all year.
Mhm.
They don't know how to cope with it. It's very clear that they're losing their fucking minds over it, right? So this is their last stand. This is all they got.
Yep.
So this lawsuit is meant to put on a show, not only for the crazies on Twitter, but also for the people in the industry who think like them. It's a moral grandstand. It's to say, look what we did. We went after the chud. We officially filed the lawsuit. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. It's just a massive show, so that way, moving forward, every mainstream article that ever wants to talk about Gamergate 2.0 will reference this lawsuit, win or lose, and be like, well, due to the harassment campaign of, whatever, Gamergaters, there was a lawsuit against XYZ. You know what I mean? Like they're using this as a moral grandstand. It's a really easy way for them to try to feel like they can gain control over the narrative again, because realistically, they have no control. They've lost the plot. They've lost the narrative. It's gone. YouTubers have the narrative now, and it is what it is. And these people don't know what the fuck to do. Their backs are against the wall. You've ever seen a creature go into a corner backed against the wall with nowhere to go? What happens? The claws come out.
Yeah, they get scary.
Yeah, the claws come out, bro. It is what it is. It's the last stand. It's the last stand for fucking losers. That's really what it is, man. It's the last stand.
Yep.
So
100%.
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. What I was going to say, let me just read this last little bit here. Alyssa Mercante has undeniably suffered compensable damages within the jurisdiction of this court, including, but not limited to, lost wages, which, by the way, she chose to leave her job. I mean, according to her anyway. Loss of business opportunity. That was her acting as like a fool online. Business opportunity is going to do nothing to do with SmashJT. You literally reported on what she was doing. So if she lost opportunities at work, which I don't believe, by the way, but if she did, then that's her fault. And on top of that, too, how does she lose business opportunity when she literally got hired at Rolling Stone not even a couple of days after leaving Kotaku?
That was going to be my question. You jumped ahead of me and said it. I'm like, wait, how did she lose business opportunity if she's at Rolling Stone now? That's what I was just thinking.
Right. She has an opportunity at Rolling Stone. So where exactly did she lose business opportunity?
And the same thing, loss of business goodwill. Well, you just got picked up by another place instantly. So
right.
Damage to reputation, honey. I can't
she
do that. I can't do that any better than you do it to yourself.
She did that all herself, bro. Damage to reputation. That was literally all her. All anybody ever did was report on what she would say or write. That's it. That's all anybody ever did. Loss of employment. Again, she claimed that she left the job. So you can't claim loss of employment. It's weird. And the funny thing, here's the greatest thing about this, right? I love this. This is the icing on the cake right here, okay? So you're going to say loss of employment. Okay, so that means that you got fired, right? I would imagine you got fired, let go, whatever. Fine. But according to your public tweet, you said you were not fired. So you contradicted yourself, showcasing that you're a liar. I'm sure the jury will love to see that. But number two, ultimately, you cannot claim loss of employment when you say that you left your job and you resigned. Because the beautiful thing is that if you say, oh, but I resigned because Geo Media was giving me no chance, then it's not SmashJT you should be suing. You should be suing Geo Media. If Geo Media gave you basically, like they basically told you can resign or we're going to fire you, if that's the case and you have evidence of that, then you should be going after Geo Media. This should be a lawsuit against Geo Media for unlawful firing, not SmashJT. You got nothing to do with that shit.
Great point. I didn't even think of that.
So somebody's lying here. Either she's lying about being let go or leaving willingly, and or she's lying about Geo Media and the terms of which they fired her, because they probably just flat out fired her. Because that's what this sounds like. If you say loss of employment, that sounds like you got fired. Mental anguish. Okay, really quick. I don't know if you've seen anybody who's mentally suffering. Chat, have you ever seen anybody who's mentally suffering? Do you know what that looks like? Great. Keep it in your mind really quick. Does it look like this?
I would say yes, but I shouldn't say that for the court.
I know what you mean. Yes, this is clearly
kind of mental
look,
suffering.
the chat's all saying yes. Fuck you guys. All right, fine. I lost my point.
Your point is proven wrong. This is actually
I knew you motherfuckers were gonna say that, you bastards. I knew it. I knew you were gonna say that. You're gonna be like, yup, that looks mentally ill. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Damn it. But yeah, it's very clear that she's not exactly mentally anguished by all of this. Oh, punitive damages. That's great. For which demand is now made. Prayer for relief. Oh, I love this. Here we go. Based on the foregoing, Alyssa Mercante pleads for relief as set forth above for damages within the jurisdictional limits of the court and for such other and further relief as this court may deem just and proper. If you want relief, stop attacking people online.
Right.
If you want relief, stop lying about people and lying about companies in your articles.
Like the way she's presenting this is that like I am waking up every morning looking at her Twitter and wondering what I can talk about her. And
right.
I'm like, that's not what's happening here. So your entire case falls apart.
She would have an even harder time proving that with me or anybody who does content like mine, because I do now 6 videos a day. 7 if you include a live stream on just this channel alone, right? So I do 3 main topics, 3 shorts, and 1 live stream. Out of all of those videos, maybe 1 or 2% might be about her, maybe. So you're gonna come out here.
Lawyer though,
huh?
Scroll down. Is there another lawyer? Because there's only 2 lawyers there. Oh, J. Remy Green is the trans one.
Yeah. Okay, and you got Don McGowan.
Okay, because I saw the Lane Haygood there. And somebody told me that, I don't know if it's true, I haven't been able to verify, that he's not even practicing anymore, which if that's the case, why does he keep showing up here?
This creature is in Queens. Yeah, I'm not surprised. That's where Cohen and Green is at. Interesting. Very interesting. This one is in New York. Not surprised. All of them in New York. So again.
Well, I think Lane is in Texas, but he practices out of multiple places. Like if
I was talking about Don.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, like, they're not all in New York. I think Lane Haygood, the top one, I think he lives in Texas, but has an agreement with Cayman Sonecker and Klein. So
something like that.
But he's not even practicing anymore. And I don't know who wrote this. I don't know, because I don't think Lane wrote it, but it's written as poorly as the last one. So maybe Lane did write it, and then the other 2 just signed it. I
have no idea. I really have no idea. But it is one of the things where it's like, you can prove that it really is like a circle. You know what I mean? She's from New York. All these lawyers are supposedly from New York. Kotaku originally from New York, the office that they all worked at. And you cannot convince me they haven't been getting together over the last few months and trying to put this together to go after you. It's pretty obvious.
Yeah. But they're allowed to because they're lawyers and stuff. We're different.
We're different. Clearly. As long as you have like a journalist title behind you, then it's allowed.
Right.
I'm gonna catch up on super chats. There are some that have your name in it. I know you gotta go.
Yeah, I'll hang for those if you want.
Yeah. I just want to get to it before, because I know you gotta go.
Yeah.
So
I got far more important things than you, Hypno,
Clearly, I'm just a fucking piece of shit grifter. Where are we at? I don't even know where we're at. Damn, there was a lot. Holy shit. Hold on.
But I think part of this suit was interesting because it goes to show, to your point, where they think we make so much money.
But my thing is, like, even if we did, who gives a fuck? Like, who cares?
But they care because they want it, is my point.
Like, I know that. I
they want all the money and they don't want to work for it. They just want it to just be given to them because they deserve it. Like, it's like, no, you got to work your ass off.
If they want to be successful, or if they want to be, like on YouTube, grind it out like I did. Like I worked a fucking full-time job.
She's trying and she's failing, and she's realizing it's a lot easier to find other ways and shortcuts.
I guess, but I mean, I worked 12 hours a day, and I still came home after driving for 2 hours a day, 1 hour each way, 14-hour fucking work days. I would still come home, make the time to film, edit, upload, title tag, and thumbnail my own videos for almost 2 years by myself.
Making no money, probably.
Making no money on that shit. No money, zero, because I was enjoying it. I was having fun, just like I do today. It was the same exact fucking thing.
I used to drive for Uber for 2 years, and in between Uber, I would be doing videos and stuff. This is 5-6 years ago, but still, like, I would bust my ass all day. I'd probably get like 6 hours of sleep max.
Yeah, I would get about 5 or 6, give or take, if I was lucky. Yep. So it's like I would do this, bro, every day, 7 days a week. Now, granted, I wasn't streaming every day because I couldn't. I was working.
Right.
But I would do videos every day, and I would do community posts, and I would do SNH, obviously, and I would do all kinds of things. Just like
all the sacrifices you've made. Like,
nobody sees that.
Nope.
Nobody ever sees that. They only ever see.
I want that.
Exactly. They only ever see, oh, he's at 90-something thousand subscribers. Yeah, he's a fucking grifter, rage baiter. That's the only, it's like, bro, you're such a loser. You're literally such a fucking loser. It's insane.